What's up YouTube, it's Joelle and I have about 8 hours left in New York City. About 6 of those will be at this little apartment, so I really quick want to give you the ugliest but probably most honest New York apartment tour you'll get on the internet. I apologize in advance about the state of my apartment. Me and my 2 roommates are all moving out right now, but I want to just show you what realistically 1.5K has gotten me in New York City. Just a little backstory, we have been staying in Soho, which is an extremely expensive place to stay in New York right now. It's very up and coming, very hip with the youths, and so we definitely paid a little more for what we're getting because of the nice location. Granted, it's been awesome being able to live in Soho, but my goodness, if I lived here full time, I would live out in Brooklyn or something because it's kind of ridiculous. Another thing to note is that I live with 2 roommates. We each had our own room, but we split it up a little differently how much we paid because one of my roommates had a lot of family staying during this time, so they were taking up like half the apartment, and then so we split it according to that. So I ended up paying around $1,500 per month, not including utilities that came out of our security deposit. Yeah, let's get on into the apartment, and you guys will be so shocked by how ugly it is, but like, it's a mess, and sometimes life is a mess, and we don't all have cute, adorable little vlogger rooms with our nice furniture and matching pillows and wall art because we're staying in a place for 3 months and we're just working. We're just here to make some money and get that life experience. So we put very little effort into making it cute, and it was very functional, and now that we're packing up, it looks like a train wreck. But I'm going to show you guys for the sake of information and knowing how much you might get for paying a certain amount of money in New York. So upon entry, wow, ain't she a sight for sore eyes? Oh man, oh baby, what a beaut. Alrighty, so honestly, this has been a really lovely apartment to stay in. I'm totally just making fun of it because it's an utter mess right now from our moving, but it is a pretty spacious living room that we had 2 couches. We brought a futon in that guests could sleep on, and we had a table here and a TV. It was all furnished already. It came with some cookingware as well, which is super helpful. The kitchen and living room are obviously joined together, but yeah, it was a pretty simple setup and great for hosting. The futon that took up this place is now broken down like this. All of our stuff. AC, crucial. So a really fun part about these stools is that they're bought slightly too high so that you can't really fit your thighs super well between the table and the stool without like pinching that fat a tiny bit. But this is where I get a lot of my work done, or try to at least. It's a little hard when you're so high above the table and you hunch over like that. But this was the reality of our kitchen table. The kitchen, we didn't use a ton. I probably used it the most out of everyone, but it came with a microwave, toaster oven, oven, stove, obviously fridge. But my one complaint is that there's very little storage space, which makes it really hard to have actual ingredients to cook with, especially when there's 3 people trying to fit their things in these tiny spaces. Let's explore the bathroom section now, shall we? We were actually super lucky. Our apartment came with 2 bathrooms. Bathroom number 1, it's actually large enough to fit half a human. Like, this is the whole thing. This is it. Wall to wall is my arm span right now, but you know, it works. And bathroom number 2. Ta-da! Okay. This bathroom is actually lovely and spacious. I love it. Alrighty guys, about to show you where all the magic happens, aka me sleeping and packing up my room because there's nothing left there anymore. It's just nice. Anyways, let's go in! Dun da da da! Gross! Her suitcases are on the bed. Who does that? Me, because there's not enough floor space to fit both of them. Yes, Welcome to my room. This is where I've filmed quite a few videos. It used to look cuter than this, but sadly no longer, as I'm literally leaving on a flight at 6 a.m. tomorrow. Always, by the way, scale how much you're paying dependent upon your living situation. If you have a smaller room, you should be paying less than the other people you're living with. If you have to share a room, you should be paying less than the people you're living with. And if your friends are trying to get you to all pay the same for having different levels of living situation, bad friends. They're scamming you. They're playing you. Yeah, just to give a cute little overview, this is the full-size bed. Came with a little closet, and then a table. I had a chair at it, but I took the chair away because I wouldn't be able to walk through here if the chair was there. We got our own AC in each room, which is major for the summer. Honestly, my biggest pet peeve with this room is that the door doesn't open all the way. It's the little things, y'all. I also weirdly had this in my room upon arrival. Like, someone just put a gate in here. Also, this broke out of my closet my first day when I was moving in, so that was fun to deal with. This is what my closet looks like. Very little shelfage going on over here, but made it work. I just honestly stacked my clothes down there and then hung stuff up. And then this table is where I kept all my makeup to get ready in the morning. And then this table is where I kept like skincare and then a lot of miscellaneous stuff that I was able to throw away slash pack already. Yeah. Okay, just for good measure, I'm gonna show you a quick look at my roommates' rooms. Not important, also, like, want to respect their space, but they're mostly moved out now, so that's why I feel okay doing this. Roommate number one's room is pretty all moved out. We had basically the same setup with a little dresser, a full-size bed, and then some extra shelving, some extra storage. Roommate number two's room is slightly bigger, but her stuff's still there, so I'm just gonna give you guys a brief view. Woo! So long story short, that one had a bigger and different layout. Anyways, thank you guys for watching this really ugly video. Please comment down below. Was it the ugliest apartment tour you've ever seen? I hope so, because that's my main selling point. Also, let me know, if you are a New Yorker, do you think we over or underpaid for this? We are at the intersection of Soho, Chinatown, and Little Italy, which is a bomb location. But I'm curious what your thoughts are on how much this place would be worth. Anyways, thank you for enduring how unphotogenic my apartment is right now in this very chaotic stage, but I really just want to put this out there for anyone who maybe is starting their apartment hunt, because I know finding a place to live in, especially in a place as expensive as New York City, can be very intimidating. So if this helps give you a sense of like the price point for what it's like to live with roommates and to live in different locations and stuff like that, did my job. Just want to give you some good information. But yeah, if you haven't subscribed already, please feel free to do so. I post a lot of college and career related content, advice, as well as things like beauty, lifestyle, and all that fun stuff. So please feel free to join along in this exciting journey. And yeah, I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.